Hey guys, this is Kirat and welcome back to the second episode of the World of Tech. Today again we are going to be talking about some amazing updates from the world of artificial intelligence, machine learning, freelancing and even startups. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm doing this episode in English just to see what kind of response do I get. Let me know in the comments below which language do you prefer, Hindi or English for this series, and I'll be continuing the same. So yeah, let's start with the first update of this episode. Did you know that the wearable technology market is expected to hit $52 billion by the end of 2020? It's crazy. And to take a piece of that, Amazon is launching its first ever fitness wearable device called Halo. I think it's a pretty cool and fancy name. Let me know what you think about it. But let's talk about what makes this different from the likes of, say, Fitbit was the Apple Watch, which are seen as the golden standard of fitness devices today. It has cool features like 3D body scan and emotional analysis, which we have never heard before. The device is going on early access sale for about $65 in the US. No word whether it will come to India or not. I think we all are excited to see how does Amazon perform in this market, because we are well aware that in the streaming service space with the Fire Stick, in the reading space with the Kindle, they are absolutely dominating. So will you buy the device if it comes to India? Let me know in the comments. So a fun fact, Fitbit's share prices dropped slightly after this announcement. So yeah, the hype is real and everyone's looking forward to this. Let us move on to our next update now. Were you wondering what kind of effect did COVID-19 have on freelancers? And did the demand decrease or it increased or whatever? A report recently published by Payoneer, which is a popular payment platform used by freelancers, business owners, and a lot of people around the world, gives us some really interesting insights into how did the world of freelancing suffer from COVID and what is the state of it right now. So back when WHO announced officially that COVID-19 is indeed a pandemic, according to the report, the demand of freelancing services dropped by 32%. Yes, 32%. But fortunately, that turned out to be just a short-term slowdown, because as of right now, the report states that the increase in the demand of freelancing services has been substantial. Let me give you some numbers for reference. So the first country is Philippines, and that saw an increase of 208%. The second country is India. I don't think anyone would have guessed that. The increase was 160%, and the third country is Japan with an increase of 87%. So as you can see, that is quite a jump. Now coming to our third update, which will definitely excite the startup enthusiasts. So YCombinator, as a lot of you might know, is a very popular startup incubator who provides seed funding to startups across the world, and every year they have a batch where they take about, say, 190 to 200 startups across 25 countries. So for their 2020 batch, the summer 2020 batch, they have taken 14 Indian startups and a total of 196 startups around the world. Just to give you some context, they have been doing this since 2005 and they have backed over 2,500 startups till date. Now listen to this very carefully. 25 of those startups are valued at over $1 billion today, and over 170 of them are valued at over $100 million. So some popular names of these Y Combinator startups include Airbnb, Dropbox. So now you can realize how big of a deal this is. Now if you want to check out what were the startups that have been incubated this year, I leave the link to that in the description. You can go check it out. I hope that these startups perform really well and the startup culture in India just continues to grow. So let's move on to our next update. This is coming from the world of machine learning. Again from Amazon, they've started a machine learning university on YouTube, and the content they are putting out is actually the same content they have been using for years to internally teach their employees or use as references. But now all that content, as I said, is available for free to everyone on their YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel link will be in the description if you want to check it out. They've covered concepts like tabular data and NLP and computer vision in detail, and along with all the videos, they've put out some really good supplementary material, including the Jupyter notebooks of the projects and the GitHub repositories. So you have basically all the material you would need to study all those topics in detail. So now coming to the last and, dare I say, the most interesting update of this video, which is, do you want to get paid for sleeping? You might have heard the name of this Bangalore-based startup called Wakefit, and they went viral last year for the same reason. So they have an internship opening where they offer 1 lakh rupees for interns who will sleep for 9 hours a day for 100 days. Now you can see why this went viral on social media. So everyone started getting excited, oh, they'll get paid to sleep. And because of this social media viral factor, the competition and the response to their internship was crazy. And I don't think that the company would have expected this crazy response. So they received around 1.7 lakh applications last year, out of which only 23 applicants were actually selected for the internships. Now we don't know how many applicants did end up completing the internships and they received 1 lakh rupees. But yeah, according to the official report, 23 interns were selected. Now, if you're someone who has a real passion for sleeping or loves to just sleep, you can go ahead and apply for their 2021 batch. The applications are open. I'll leave a link in the description. But do remember, the competition is again going to be really fierce. So keep your hopes down. But yeah, for the fun of it, why not? Do leave a like if you learned something out of this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more episodes regularly. And I will see you in my next video.